In this video, I'm going to explain how to connect different menus with each other to load and generate data. You may want to create sales slips by loading the sales order slip data. And also you may want to create new purchases slip without filling out every blanks. Or in new sales slip, you can use the purchase button in the middle of the screen when you sell what you've just bought straight away. In those cases, you should check how to use the Mapping Center in eCount ERP. The Mapping Center makes it possible to connect different menus with each other to load and generate new data in every inventory menus. Go to User Customization, Configuration, Mapping Center, and you can find out 3 fields: Menu to load, Menu to be created, and Mapping Setup. I'm going to demonstrate how to set this menu into 3 steps. First of all, you need to connect Menu to load field and Menu to be created field to load existing data to create new slips. Click New button at the bottom. Click the magnifying glass button and select the menu to be loaded. Then click again the magnifying glass button on Menu to be created field and select the menu to be created. Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to connect sales order and sales menu, as you often create a new sales slip by loading a sales order to find out unsold quantity against sales orders, checking into outstanding sales order status report. You gotta go Mapping Center and click New and select Sales Order into Menu to Load field and select Sales Menu into Menu to be Created field and click Save button. For the second step, you need to map the fields. eCount ERP automatically maps similar fields across the menus, but you can also customize field mappings to your use case. Field mappings are how eCount ERP matches up information across 2 menus so that your inventory slips sync up properly. It's a bit like a transition. The input screen of Menu to be created will show up. Click on the field that you will manually map the field to be loaded. Select the field you will map and apply. Let's say you want to connect sales order and sales menus and load the contract terms entered in sales order to the text type 1 field of sales slip. Go to User Customization, Configuration, Mapping Center, and click Setup button on Mapping Setup column. Mapping Setup window for sales will show up. Click Text Type 1 field and click Field Mapping. Then you have to select Contract Terms on Sales Order into Mapping field. Then click Apply button and save it. Last of all, you need to create a slip. Go to the input screen of Menu to be created. As for the above example, since you set Menu to be created to Sales, go to Inventory 1, Sales, and New Sales. Click Sales Order button in the middle. Select the sales order data to load and click Apply at the bottom. Then based on the field mapping setup, through Mapping Setup menu, new slips will be generated. So far, I've explained how to use the Mapping Center menu and demonstrated some examples.